Hey guys, my name is Bryson Sessions and you're listening to the Bed Project Podcast. This show is a little bit different than other shows out there, so if you want an in-depth understanding of what it's about, please listen to episode 292B. It'll give you all the details for the show and what to expect. So that being said, here is today's episode. Well, the deed has been done. I just sold my ice bath. Sold it for $600. So we lost the money on it over the long term, but whatever. So yeah, on to another challenge. So I don't know what that next challenge will be. I mean, I've talked about it multiple times, for that being, because I've talked about changing up my power list, right? Because it used to be podcast, ice bath, track everything I eat 225 grams of protein, and drink 1 gallon of water. That's what my power list was for, I don't know, 10 months, 9 months. And I'm looking to switch that up and do something different. And I have yet to figure out exactly what that will be. But here's something that I did do today that was actually very beneficial. Technology is fucking awesome. And so I was literally having a full-blown sales call today with Chat GPT. And I was like, go really hard on me, give me all the objections, and then critique me after the conversation's over. And it's pretty cool. I mean, it's AI. And I'm washing my hands, so forgive me, but it's AI. So some of the shit it was saying, I was like, yeah, you don't have full context. It's all good. So it was like, you need to explain this better. And I'm like, no, I don't, because this is a fast forward version. So not really worried about the technicalities, just worried about the objections, because that's what scares me the most. But yeah, so I'd be like, hey, and I was having a voice conversation. I wasn't typing, I was actually talking, and it can't pick up tone or body language or anything like that. So obviously it's not like a full-blown real simulation of a sales call, but it was cool because it was giving me price objections and time objections, and I don't know if it'll work for me, and I was able to give a quick response on each one, which made me feel really good. And sometimes I would respond and Chat GPT would be like, that answer was too confrontational, or that answer could have been better, or whatever. And then in other instances, it's like, ooh, that was a solid answer. That was a very powerful question, or whatever, And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. And it was helpful. And it's a very simple way to practice, especially given where I'm at right now. I don't have people to practice on. I don't have sales calls lined up. I don't, So point of me bringing all that up is because rather than the ice bath, I think what I'll have to do is just, instead of doing the really hard, tedious thing of the ice bath every day, maybe I'll force myself to go through like 50 objections or something like that every single day and role play, either with people like friends, family, or I'm sure there's apps out there where you can cold call or practice sales calls and stuff like that with other people. I'm sure there is, but yeah, that shit is intimidating and makes you feel really weird. So that's how I know I need to keep pushing, because that was one of the big reasons why I never succeeded in the first place, because I was too nervous to get on the phone and talk to somebody. There is no exaggeration in that at all. I remember a post I made in one of the mastermind groups that I was in their Facebook group. I made a post and I said in the post that what did I make? It was like $1,200 in the first 90 days of the program, it was the first 30 days of the program. And I was like, I didn't get on one single sales call, and someone was like, how'd you do that? And I was like, I don't know, I just don't believe in sales calls. I think they're stupid. For the same reason why I didn't get on a sales call to join the program. And then little did I know, that was me being really arrogant and being like, yeah, I can do it without it. And then pretty much trying to run a business off of just sending DMs. And it made me money, but I don't know, I get excited about this stuff now. I get excited about actually, dude, I'm gonna have them all recorded, but the first sales call that I get on where someone's like, yeah, here you go, here's the money. When that sales call is over, I'm freaking the fuck out. I don't care if it's $5. I don't care if it's $1,000. I don't care if it's 5 jillion. Fun fact, a jillion is 1 with 1 billion zeros afterward. Found that out at work. Anyway, and you're you're gonna hear the live reaction of me being like, holy fuck, I did it, you know? Because that's it, man. That's all it is. All I gotta do is get 10 people a month, and you know, we're off to the races. So I don't know, man. It's exciting shit. But yeah, so sold the ice bath. That's gone. I haven't taken one since last week, Tuesday. Today's Saturday, August 10th, 2024, 6:05 p.m. And yeah, so the guy I sold it to seemed like a really cool guy. He was looking at my shirt, and I was like, oh, you know what 75 hard is? And he's like, yeah, that's that military program. You know, there's a soft version and as soon as he said that, I'm like, you don't know what it is. It's all good, but you don't know what it is. You fucking stupid ass motherfucker. You know, I'm kidding. But it's funny that it's such a massive program, but people still don't get the right information. It's an interesting thing to think about, that something can be so popular, so widely known, so whatever, and people are still just not, I just don't know shit. And dude, me too. I don't know a lot of shit either. I'm right there with them, but with other things like movies and celebrities and gossip and shit like that. But anyway, yeah, sold the ice bath. And yeah, so I'll be honest, guys. This is actually kind of hard to admit, because it's like, fuck, dude, what am I doing? So I finished Live Hard last week, you know, on Monday, or technically Sunday, but I woke up Monday having completed it. And I've been not paying super close attention to my diet. I haven't been eating like a jackass by any means. My weight is still, I think I woke up with 191 today, so like I'm fine. But as far as getting my protein in, that I haven't really given a fuck. As far as hitting the gym and, you know, holding true to my rule of not missing more than 2 days in a row, I haven't done that. And yeah, I've kind of been mentally just not in a good spot. And go figure, right? I finished the program and I'm just not doing too hot. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is commit to some aspects of my own program that I'm packaging up and putting out there to help others. There's a thing called a Vice Fast, and then something, I don't know if I'm going to call it this, but a Virtue Feast, which I just asked Chat GPT to give me the opposite of Vice Fast, because a Vice Fast is something in your life that you just got to check yourself on to make sure. Yeah, I got to move my car. To make sure that you're in control of your life, and that thing, whatever it may be, is not controlling you. So whether that is fast food, whether that, I don't have my keys great. Oh my fuck. So whether that's fast food or drinking or smoking or porn, or whether that is eating junk food or caffeinated drinks, or whatever, you got to check yourself on to make sure you're not addicted, you have any bad habit, you know, just check yourself on it. Just go 30 days without it, and then after that, go back to using it if you want. So just a discipline act, right? You just check yourself. And then a Virtue Feast would be the opposite of that. So something that you would adhere to, not abstain from, and implement into your life that's going to bring you, that's a good thing, right? So something that's good, like journaling or stretching or something like that, you know? So, and then there's the other thing that is the crucible that I'm calling it, which is the very, very hard things, such as an ice bath or a cold shower or talking to a stranger or, I don't know, cold calling every day. Whatever it is that's extremely hard for you or extremely challenging for you, that's what the crucible would be. And so I gotta implement those three things into my life at the moment, just so I can kind of practice what I preach in that regard. So I kind of lost my train of thought with all of this, so if I sound fucking silly, that's why. But all I'm trying to say is I'm going to implement a lot of what I'm talking about into my life, because I've been feeling kind of down, because I'm not on the program. I don't have that thing I'm striving toward right now, the thing that I am working for, which is sales and marketing and branding and all that stuff. I probably won't see a return on investment with all that for a long, what the fuck was that? For a while. So I'm trying to do something that challenges me, because I've been feeling kind of soft. So anyway, with that being said, that's kind of my focus on what I'm working on at the moment. So so that's the idea. So anyway, that's the show skis, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. If you haven't already, please go check out episode 292B. It explains what the show is about in depth. If you are a new listener and want to know what the hell is going on, why I sound like shit, why it's not organized, why it's not professional, 292B explains it perfectly. So go give that episode a listen if you haven't already. Thank you so much for giving my stuff a try, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode.